Jurgen, thank you so much for talking to us on Beyond the Game. Let's start with you on the pitch. What were you like as a player?
Oh, oh, the good old stories. I was never happy, really happy with my skills at the end, but that I thought this is how football should be. But I loved the game too much to stop it, to be honest. I love football. I had to think a lot about football during my career because I was not really skilled. This came not to me like natural, so I really had to work hard, and that made me quite a football smart person.
What was it about your character that made you such a naturally gifted manager?
I don't think that I'm a natural gifted manager, but I am, and that I realized that in the last 50 years, I'm a natural leader. I know that sounds kind of strange if I say it about yourself, but that's the truth probably. I was in the team, in all the teams I played, always kind of the leader. It happened just. Other players came to me and asked me for different things, and even I was by far not the best player in the team, so I only was an average player, but when they had problems, they came to me.
3 years with Dortmund until the club exploded. Now it seems 3 years into your reign with Liverpool, there's a smell of success. Is that coincidence?
I don't think it's coincidence, but it's not a strategy. Because you cannot plan it really. In football, it's quite difficult to plan, but it's not the master plan in behind. It's just the nature of the things. I said it the first day when I came in, I can't perform wonders, so nobody should expect that. But we use all the things that the club gives us, all the people, fantastic people around, the power of the club, the supporters, all that stuff, the size of the club. We try to use all that, but at the end, we need to win football games, and that was sometimes a problem. But all the rest was always brilliant since we're in.
How has your coaching philosophy changed since back then?
Not really. I really. It's always. I think when you're young, you're always looking for role models. You want to be like him, That's completely normal. But when you grow up and you're an adult, you realize that you really have to go your own way. So I have no role models anymore. It's long ago that I have them. It's not that I had from the first day a kind of an idea how it will be. The only thing what I knew, I loved the game, and I loved the game because it's so entertaining, it's so exciting, it's so fluent on a good day. People are completely in it during 90 minutes. It's all what I love, but that's what we have to make sure that it stays like this. So we have to entertain the people. If a game is boring, that can happen because it's all about result, but it should not happen constantly. And maybe that's my philosophy. Better 11 players do the same thing wrong than everybody's doing what he wants. So we still can work in football. That's good.
What did you know about the club and its unique culture before you came?
That's a nice thing with Liverpool. Actually, I didn't know a lot, and when I came in, I thought I knew everything. So it's because it's so massive. I always loved English football, but when I was younger, I couldn't see a lot in German television. So it was more like they were legends without knowing. But I didn't know a lot. I only know this is a club with a massive heart and soul and big history and all that stuff, and legends, players I knew without ever have seen them, and then I came in and they're still here. So this club has a big history, and the good thing about all the people, they never forget.
How did you find adapting to Liverpool, the city, the accent?
I'm still not through it. But if people talk to each other, it's like, what are they talking about? So now I try to reach the next level language-wise. Now I don't listen in the radio, not anymore to music. I only listen to kind of a sports channel because they talk the whole day about sports. I'm not interested about what they are saying. The only thing is I get the language. But one plan when I came to England was that when I leave England again, that I speak the perfect and close, the language close to perfection. Probably my Scouse will be then really good. If my English improved a lot, I'm not too sure.
You've had some interaction with the fans on the touchline. What does it take to manage the fans, and does it bring extra emotional pressure?
So I never tried to manage the crowd. It's like If I'm angry about the atmosphere, unfortunately, I show it. That's not too cool, I know, maybe. But if behind me, I don't listen to what the people say, but I feel it, obviously. And if it's like constantly moaning or we play a back pass, then sometimes I can't say myself and have then really and show a reaction. That's not too cool, but it's for sure not managing the crowd, or rather making them angry.
And Liverpool are the only team to have beaten Manchester City 3 times this season. How did you evaluate the team? What was your process?
It's a normal procedure, but we don't do something special. That's maybe the first thing. It's of course about training, but you don't have a lot of time to train now, especially for a game like City. You have to use what you did over the whole year. And then it's really about creating a mentality and creating a mood before the game that we are really convinced about what we are doing. Of course, it was a big thing. Beating Man City is quite special and really rare that you can win 2 games against City in 1 week. We didn't expect it. We thought we can go through, but we didn't expect that we win 2 games. City for sure didn't expect it. For that, their season was too good. And all the neutral football viewers around the world didn't expect it. So that makes it really special. But we still did it. And so it was a cool moment.
Of course, the 2 European Cups in Rome and the Champions League in Istanbul. How will you use that history to give the players an extra something in this Champions League campaign?
Yes, of course. That's how sports is. You use things like that. You try to involve them because they are inspiring. It helps absolutely, and so I will think about that when I have time for it. But these are the stories. I was in a few finals, and if we go to the final, a lot of people will remind me that I lost them all in the last few finals. I know that already. But you need a little bit of luck in the finals for sure. And that day, Liverpool had quite a nice portion of luck, but at the end, they did it, they deserved it, and it was a fantastic night for the whole club, and everybody in the club knows about that. But I was in that time a very young, first league manager at Mainz.